Awesome. Welcome to the webinar, guys. Okay, so this is serious business. All right, I've been waiting to teach this for a while now, and we are finally here. So today we'll be talking about building passive income with web design. But before we get started, I'm going to give you, a minute for you to, invite your friends, share about this class on your WhatsApp status, share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook, share it with your community for them to come learn. Because today we are building something really exceptional. We'll be building an actual website live, and I'll show you how you can make money building website. I'm going to give you a minute to do that before we get started. All right. Okay, so if you can hear me, I want you to drop in the comments that you can hear me. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not speaking to myself. All right. Okay, you can hear me. Just drop web design in the comment for me to be sure that you can hear me. Okay, I see web design. Awesome. All right. Now, this is serious business. Okay, so I need your rapt attention. All right. So if you have people who love calling you at this time of the night or at this time of the day, this is not the right time for it. I need your full attention, and all you need to do, put your phone on DND. Yeah, I know you get important calls, but right now this is serious business, because what I'll be sharing, you don't want to miss a single thing. You don't want to miss anything out of everything I'm going to share. Things I'm going to share here, my experiences, these are things I've done over the years, and they would be of help to you if you take action and implement them. All right. Get your pen and paper ready, because in the next couple of minutes, I'll be teaching you how you can build a website for yourself, how you can build a website for your clients, and how you can, make money doing this without overthinking it. Even if you've not coded before, the process I'm using today is something that anyone can do. When I say anyone, I mean anyone can do it. If you can pay attention and focus, you would know how to do this. Now, before we get started, the question you might be asking yourself is, who is Prince and why should you pay attention to me? Okay, so who is Prince Emaba and why should you pay attention to me? All right, now my name is Prince Emaba. Okay, over the past 10 years, I've built several websites for clients. I've built e-commerce websites. I've built website on finance. I've built website on for personal brands, for business brand. I've built website for churches, for schools. And today I'll be showing you how you can do the same thing without coding. Now, I'm bringing in my 10-year experience and then launching it into an hour session for you so that you can take my knowledge and go implement it and do something for yourself. Now, before we get started, let me show you some of the websites that I've built using this same formula. Okay, now when you come here, you can see this platform. We have linkscorp.com. So this is basically a link management platform where you can market your product and services using short links. You can track your clicks. You see who is clicking on your link, what is their location, what's their mobile device. You can run retargeted ads and all of that. Okay, so when you come here, you can shorten a link here. Okay, we can see this session targeting, pages, overlays, pixels. All right, when you keep scrolling, you can have like a link in bio. Okay, come here, you can create QR codes that when you scan them, I mean, you could scan this particular code now on your screen and see if it's going to take you somewhere. All right, now that is it. That's for Linkscorp. It's an amazing platform, really. Okay, now the next one is FusePay.us. So this is an online. This is a fintech company. Okay, and here you get to do what? Start your online banking in minutes. You don't need to code. You don't need to do anything. They help you do all of that. All right, now when you scroll, you can see how FusePay works: create, customize, configure, launch. You can see it's available in different countries. Explore features on our online banking white label. Okay, when you keep scrolling, you would see like this is an amazing website. All right, that is the second one, and then the third one I want to show you today is this platform called New Money. So this is an amazing platform as well. Here you get rewarded for shopping. Okay, when you scroll, you can see the website, and then let me refresh this page shortly. Okay, so you can see the website. We believe loyalty should be offered, not end. This is not just fintech, it's a better way to value people. All right, so this particular website you're seeing here was created using the same formula I'm teaching you today. But before we even get started, I want to show you something really essential. All right, you might be wondering, Prince, I mean, you've shown the website you've built, but how am I sure that you are who you say you are. Now, here are some testimonials from people that I've worked with. From Jennifer, you can see working with Prince on both my personal brand website and my business website was an excellent experience. Okay, can hear from Sandra, I can hear from Dr. Ismail, I can hear from Chiwendo. Then these are like people that I've worked with in the past, and these reviews you see here are actual reviews, and these are people that are interested in my service, and I offered something that's amazing to them. But now, before we proceed, I want to tell you what we'll be doing today. What is the goal of this class? The goal of this class today is quite simple. Number one is to teach you how to build a complete website from start to finish. Okay, I'll be showing you how you can do that in this particular section. I'll be talking about how web design works, and how you can make money doing the same thing. Okay, I'll be showing you several tools, several premium tools that professionals that you admire so much use for them to build something amazing in a shorter period of time. And then I'm going to show you how you can do what make money building simple website. All right, now this is a sweet part of it. Okay, how to make money doing this particular thing without leaving your house. You can work from anywhere, you can travel to any country. All you need is your laptop, a network connection, and you're good to go. All right, now, what are we doing today? Okay, so today we'll be learning how to buy a domain name and hosting. You'll be learning how to install WordPress like a pro. You'll be learning how to install and customize a premium theme. You'll be learning how to add product descriptions, pricing, etc. How to set up payments, and how you can withdraw your money, and how you can go ahead to attract clients that would pay you your money. But now, why web design? Okay, so a lot of people have been asking this question: why web design? Why should I invest in doing this? So for the past 10 years, like I said, I've built websites in different niches, and then I've come to see that website is something that is essential for every business. Even people that have businesses offline are bringing their businesses online, because right now there are a lot of people online and they want to reach more persons, they want to get more sales, they want to build community, and then they want to do a bunch of more stuff that's going to help them grow exponentially. It's going to help their business become better, and this is something you don't want to miss out on. Okay, now, why web design? Web design is a high income skill. Okay, what I love about web design is that 1 gig can pay you 100K, 200K, 300K. This is something that some persons who have 9 to 5 jobs, this is like a 3 month salary of some persons. That people that are being paid 30K per month, some people are paid 50K per month, and just one website design gig covers that. Is a high income skill that even as a beginner you can charge something as low as 100K and you are still in profit. Okay, now the value of this particular project can vary. You can charge for a website 300K, 400, 500 million naira. There are people who are paying these things, and why am I sharing this with you is because this is what I do. Okay, and I'm going to show you proof that this is something that works, and you can go ahead to do the same for yourself. Now, there is always a demand for website. Like I said, people who want to grow their businesses, people are looking for more customers, and if you can show them a way building a website will help them get more customers, they will patronize you. They're going to pay you to create that website for them. People want to grow communities, people want to build their email list, people want to get search engine results pages. When you go on Google and search for what is it called, Senator Taylors in Lagos, Senator Taylors in Abia State, Senator Taylors in Abuja, all right, or fashion designers, or spa sessions, hospitals, these are like different keywords that people can search on Google. You probably done this a few times. You want to buy power bank, you can go on Google, power bank in Lagos, or power banks near me, or power bank stores close to me, or even maybe you want to go to a hotel, you're looking for a reservation, you're going to a new city, and then you want to like get somewhere you can stay for a night and then attend to your day-to-day activities. You go on Google and search for hotels in Lagos, Lekki, hotels in Imo State, hotels in Enugu State, hotels in Abia State, in Omaha, just mention them. Those things you see on Google, these are links to different websites that people have already created that shows you those opportunities. You can be the one solving this problem for people. Now, another beautiful thing about web design is that it has a long-term retainer potential. It comes with a web of opportunities. All right, so now we are building a website for a client. The next thing, they need a logo. The next thing, they need a website copy. The next thing, they need SEO. They need graphics. They need branding. These are different add-on services that comes with what you do. Now, beyond charging for your website design, you can charge for SEO, right? A client can pay you anywhere from 50 to 100K or even more to do SEO for them. The client can pay you to, optimize their email marketing, set up their email automations. The client can pay you to do, branding, write their website copy and things like that. So it's like it comes with a web of opportunity. So it's beyond just building a website and leaving it. And then another good thing about this thing is if you deliver on that particular website, this client will refer you. They will tell you, they'll tell their friends about you, and then they can even come more to build and do more projects with you. I've had clients who have designed more than 5 websites for at different times, and the reason they keep coming back is because I deliver on my promise. Now, I know I've said a lot of stuff, but why should you even do this? Okay, if you look here, you can see that these are some payments that I've gotten in the past doing this just this year. Okay, you can see 300,000 naira for a website project. You can see 200,000 naira here. You can see 770,000 naira here. You can see 548,000 naira here. All right, now here's some more payment proof for you. So you can see here 185,000 naira, 175,000 naira, and 4 million naira. Now you can see that these payments vary. Okay, these payments you're seeing here vary. These websites are for different purposes, and I charge differently for them. Okay, you can charge 100k, 200k, 300k, and what have you. And these are just a few templates. Sorry, these are just a few payments that I've gotten so far, and I want to share them with you. I've done way more than these numbers you're seeing here, but what I'm showing you this is just for you to know that this is something that is working and you can make money doing it as well. Now you might be thinking, I can't design a website, what do I do? Now this is the right place for you. Okay, there are times. Now before we even get into that, let me speak a little bit with those who have been designing websites from scratch. You probably had a client who reached out to you and tells you, hey Prince, I would like you to design XYZ website for me. And then it's a website that you have no knowledge, it's a project that you have no knowledge about. You end up spending 3 weeks in learning how to do it, and you end up wasting the customer's time, and the customer would either leave you, or you can even put out on the project and say, I can't do this, and then you lose that, you lose out on that money. But now here's the beautiful thing. With the formula, with the system I'll be sharing with you today, you don't need to have an experience. In fact, the possibility of building several websites are there. You can build a website on real estate without building one. Okay, it's a very simple system that anyone can use, and I'll be sharing this with you today. If you're excited about this, I want you to type excited in the comment section. Okay, let me be sure that you guys can hear me and I'm not just talking to myself. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So going ahead, how can I design a website even when I don't know how to design one? Okay, now what I'll be sharing with you is a simple framework that changes everything. This is something that when I discovered it, I started website that I spent a month to design. I was designing them in 2 weeks. Project that took me months to deliver. I've had projects where I end up coding from scratch. I waste a lot of my time. I waste a lot of the client's time, and then sometimes I get to lose gigs because the time that I give them for what they want to be developed is against their schedule. And what do they do? Is either I, reduce my pricing and deliver and have to constrain myself to deliver at their own timeline, or I will have to, juggle and fight and bid for this payment with other people who are charging less and delivering faster. So you don't want to be in that shoe. Okay. Now, what is this simple framework that changes everything? This is called the template-based design system. Now, the beautiful thing about this particular thing is that anyone can do it. Literally anyone. If you're on this training today, after watching this video, after watching this training and being part of the things that I'm sharing right now, you can walk away with what I'll be sharing with you, and then you build a website for yourself. You build a website for your business, and then you can also do this for literally anyone. But now, here's the thing. People get to misunderstand something, right? What do they misunderstand? There is nothing unique about website. What do I mean? An e-commerce website is an e-commerce website. Whether you're coding from scratch or you're using WordPress or you're using a web builder, a portfolio website is a portfolio website. All right. Now, when people come to your portfolio website, they don't care about what stack it was built on. Did you code it from scratch? Are you using AI to do it? Whatever you're using, that's none of their business. People who are coming to see your portfolio, they are coming to check out the works that you've done in the past, and that is what you should focus on. Focus on delivering faster in lesser time, and then you can charge high premium services for this. You visit website A and you're like, this website looks like this other website. There are a lot of multinationals that their website is built using simple templates, and templates that are very professional to look and very professional to deliver. They are well optimized, and anyone can literally pick up this simple template and build a website for themselves. All right. Now, like I said earlier, what I've actually done is I've done I've built different websites for people. And what have I achieved using this simple process? I've used professional design templates, and then I went ahead to customize them, and I delivered faster and charged premium for this. Now, for today, what we are doing today is we are building an e-commerce website. And now, to show you that what I'm teaching you here actually works, this is a payment proof of the website we'll be building today. Okay, if you check here, you can see this payment of 255,000 naira was paid on the 21st of October, right? And then this other payment was made on the 27th of October. This is about 455,000 naira. Now, out of this money, 55,000 naira is going to go to the website domain and hosting, and the actual service charge for this is about 400k. But now here's the thing: I could have charged more for this, but I told this client that, okay, I have my community, and then I'll be teaching them how to build a website, and I want to use this website as a case study. And then they gave me a go ahead to proceed. Okay, so this is what we'll be doing today. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna show you how we can build an online store, an online website that people can place their orders, and then you deliver them. You're selling clothes, you're selling shoes, you're selling bags, you're selling hair, whatever it is that you're selling. We'll be building a website, and then you're going to watch me do this live and direct. Okay, if you are ready, I want you to type ready in the comment section before we proceed. Ready, 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 ready. Who wants to make some money? Type money in the comment section. Money, 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 money. All right, are you with me? Awesome. Now, before we proceed to do this, I want to show you something really essential. Okay, so you might be wondering, what makes up a website? What makes up an online store? Okay, you've probably seen Jumia, you've seen websites like Jumia, and then in fact, you know what? Let me open Jumia right now, so we could go through it for me to walk you, through and show you a couple of stuff. So Jumia is a typical online store, and we'll be building something like this today. All right. So when you come here, you can see their logo. You can see different categories of the products they have here: appliances, phones and tablets, health and beauty, home office, electronics. You can see their banner here. Okay. Then you can see some stuff they have here. They have some flash sales going on. Phone and tablets, TV and audio. Now you can go on and check what we have here. So this is a typical example of an online store, and we'll be building something like Jumia today. Are you excited about this? All right. Now, before we proceed, I want to show you something really simple. Okay, so the brand that we're working on today is called Tehila, and Tehila is basically a platform where you can get to buy different accessories for yourself, whether they are bags, shoes. You'll be doing all of that. But before we go ahead to buy our domain name and buy our hosting, I want to walk you through a couple of stuff here. All right, now what we'll be doing today is something that is quite essential. Okay, so several essential pages are typically required to ensure a smooth user experience and to meet both business and legal needs. Here are the primary pages we should include. So now for the website we'll be doing today, these are the pages that we'll be building. So the first one is the home page. Okay, now the purpose of the home page, this is the first page that people see when they visit your website. All right, now when you go to jumia.com.ng, you can see that this is their homepage. Okay, this homepage has been designed already, and that is the first thing we'll be looking at here. So we have the homepage, and then we have the product pages. So this is a page that shows the products that are available on that particular platform. Now the next things are product categories, shoes, bags, stuff like that. Then you have the cart page. So this is the page that displays the selected product that a customer wants to purchase. All right. Now the next thing is about us. So about us basically tells people what the company or what the website does. What are you guys all about? Your mission, your vision, and all of that. You are going to have that on the about page. Then you have the contact us page. Okay, so contact us page basically is a simple page where people get to contact you. Maybe they have inquiries or maybe they have complaints to make. They can easily reach you using your contact page. All right. Now the next thing is privacy policy page. So privacy policy simply informs your customers about how their data will be used. We want to get into all of this. But now let's proceed and get to buy our domain so we can get this done. All right. Now to buy your domain, we'll be using Namecheap for today's session. So Namecheap is a platform where you can buy domains and hostings and do a bunch of stuff when it comes to online marketing. And for you to do this, we'll be using my affiliate link for today's session. So how do you get my affiliate link? princeemeaba.com/namecheap. So go to this link now. If you are going to buy your domain name, don't worry, you're going to get some discounts. This is not going to come with an extra fee for you. It's actually going to give you some discount. Then you can go on to proceed to do what you're doing. So like I said, today's brand, we are looking at Tehila, and we'll be buying our domain today. Okay, let me copy this right now. Okay, let's come to Namecheap. Okay, now you come right here, you put in the domain. So for you, a domain name is basically a web address, how people can identify you. So we went to gmail.com.ng, that's your domain name. Facebook.com, that's Facebook domain. Google.com, that's Google's domain. So for you, your domain name has to be something that is related to your business. So if you're selling shoes, it could be fineshoes.com. If you're selling bags, it could be exquisitebags.com, or it depends on what you're doing. If it's for a personal brand, you can use your name. For me, it's princeemeaba.com. That's my domain name. But for you want to make sure that whatever name you're putting here is something that is related to the business or the platform or the purpose of creating a website. So here we are going with tehila.store. The store is an online store. All right, and then we'll be clicking on search. Okay, what's going to happen here is that Namecheap is going to check to figure out if this domain we want to buy is actually available. If it's available, we can proceed to make the purchase. Okay. Awesome. Now, if you check here, you can see Tehila.store is available, and this particular domain currently sells for 98 cents. Okay, yours could be .com. It could be .com. It could be .com. Could be .co. It could be okay. Let's scroll. Actually, let me scroll to show you. So we have tehila.eats.com, .shop, .dev, .app, .inc. So, but for us, we're using Tehila.store. Okay, so I'm going to click on Add to Cart. And then these are our domain name. The next thing we want to do is to get a hosting account. So your hosting account is basically, a platform that houses the content of your domain name. Okay, so you go to jumia.com.ng. Jumia.com.ng has a hosting account, and this hosting account is where all the information you are seeing when you visit jumia.com.ng is being housed. So we'll be getting a domain name, we'll be getting a hosting for this particular domain. So what you want to do is to hover to where you see hosting and click on shared hosting. Okay, once you do that, you're going to see this particular page here. Okay, we have Stellar, we have Stellar Plus, then we have Stellar Business. All right, so I usually would work with Stellar Plus. So but if you're just getting started, you may want to work with Stellar, but I would recommend you work with Stellar Plus because it gives you access to unlimited websites. So what does this mean? With one particular hosting, you can host a lot of websites. You can host 5, 10, 20. All you need to do is to buy your domain and then just link it up. But for today, we'll be working with this Stellar Plus. So you want to do what? Click on Get Started. Okay. Once you do that, you can see a new domain name. Okay. And this is the domain we are working with. The next thing you do is to click on Add to Cart. All right. Okay, so we are currently adding the product to cart, and the next thing we are going to do is to make payment, and then we proceed to build what we want to build. Okay. All right. So we have here Tehila.store 1 year. We have this as well. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is to click on, confirm order. All right. About $35. Okay. Um, Now we'll be creating a new account here. Okay. We're creating a new account right here. Username Tehila. So passwords, I'm gonna suggest one. Use a strong password. First name here, Tehila. Okay. Next one, store. And then here we'll have let me get the email we'll be using today for this. Okay. All right. So this is the email we are using. Okay. Come right here, we enter the email. Then untick this and click on create account and continue. Username is already in use. Okay, let's do Tehila store then. Um, Use strong password. Create account and continue. What else? I should. Oh, name chip and diagram. Okay, these are just security stuff. All right. Let's do the password again. Okay. Okay. Some bridges. Let's verify this. Create account and continue. Okay. I'm registered. No. So I'm just gonna fill these addresses here. So we're gonna call these Lagos, Lagos, Lagos. Okay. We use right, and then invalid. Hold on. Let me see. It's valid now. Select country. Nigeria. Phone number. Okay. So I put my number here. These things can be changed later. And then you click on continue. Okay. Okay, so this is where you can go ahead to confirm and proceed with your purchase. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue right now. All right, and then here we would get to pay for it. All right, so I'm just gonna do that quickly and then jump back to the video. All right, now you have your domain name and hosting. The next thing we need to do is to proceed to install WordPress, and then we can get started with building. Okay, so just go to your dashboard and make sure that the things you bought are actually in sync. Okay, This is it. So we need to verify this particular domain before we can proceed. All right. So let's come right here and do that. So Namecheap, welcome to Namecheap. Sign into your account. Okay, look at it here. This is our order. This is our hosting account. Come here, verify contact info. So click on verify contact information. Okay. Once you do that, your account is going to be verified. See, it has been verified. So you now have to head back to Namecheap. Okay. On this dashboard under here, you can see the domain that we just bought. And then when you go over to hosting, you will see our hosting account. Okay. So this is our hosting account here. So what you need to do is to click on go to cPanel. So once you do that, it's going to take you to the cPanel. So on the cPanel is basically where you get to create custom emails, install WordPress, and then go ahead to do like more advanced stuff really. But I'm going to show you. Okay, so now this is your cPanel. This is what a typical cPanel looks like. Here you can manage your website files and do a bunch of other stuff. But here we have two missions. We have two things that we're doing here. Okay, so we need to install WordPress. But before we do that, I usually love creating a business email before I go ahead to install WordPress. So what we need to do is to head over to this section where you see email, create an email account. Okay, so right here you can you click on create. Okay, and then you can type in hello at the Healer store. All right, so here you can generate a random password. Okay, and then click on stay on this page, click on create. All right, so we've created our email. All right, now we can now go on and proceed and install WordPress. It's quite simple to do. So you come here, you will see WordPress at the top here where you see software clause app installer. WordPress is going to show here. Okay, so you click on WordPress. All right, now the next thing you do is you click on install now. Remind me later. Click on install now. Okay, then here you can change this to Healer official website. You can always change these things you are seeing here. They can always be changed. And then here we can use Healer as the name, and then admin. We can use this. And here where you see admin email, we will use the one we created earlier, hello at the Healer.store. And then here are some plugins you can add. I'm removing this. I mean, I like to leave this. Then you can also like add this classic editor as well, and then click on install. Okay, now in the next few seconds it's going to install WordPress on the domain name, and then the next thing we are going to do is to select a theme and then proceed to build. Awesome. You see, it took less than 10 seconds to have our WordPress installed. So this is your WordPress. So if you open this up now, if you go to Healer.store, Healer.store/WP admin. I think I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, so I think the reason it's not opening is because we need to install our SSL. Okay, so we're going to head back to cPanel right now. Okay, and then we will go to our cPanel so we can install the SSL. All right. So now, if you are here and you're struggling to find something, what you need to do is just use this to search tool at the top here and search for SSL. Right? You can do that and then proceed to add what you want to add. All right, so I just checked again. I don't think this has anything to do with SSL. We actually still need to verify our contacts. If you head over to Namecheap, you can see that our domain has not been verified yet. All right, let me check this again. It's not been verified yet, although we already did this, but it's taking a while. Let me do it again and then see if it will actually be verified this time. Although I feel like this has to, we just have to like wait a while for this to propagate so we can proceed to do what we want to do, really. Okay, so we want to install the SSL now. All right, so you head over to Namecheap SSL and then you click on that. Okay, the moment you do that, this section is going to open up here and then you click on sign in with Namecheap. Okay, so what's happening here is that we'll be installing our site security SSL. Is going to help us to make the website more secure. If you hear about SSL, this is how you install it. It's like a very simple, quick process. You can install your SSL to your website, the certificate, without overthinking it. Okay, so you come to installed via Namecheap. It's currently pending, so you just refresh this, and then you give it like a few seconds. It's gonna be integrated. While this is still pending, you can see that when you go over to the website, tehila.store, if you look at it, you can see this is not secure. But the moment you are done, installing this SSL, this is going to change from not secure to secure. All right, so let me check it again and just click on sync again to see if it has fully synced. Okay. All right, it's still pending, but while that is happening, we can just proceed and still log into the site. Okay, we can proceed and log in here. So here we'll be using Tehila. Okay, right, and then we just enter the password. Okay, voila, this is WordPress. So welcome to WordPress. We've been able to buy a domain name, we've been able to connect it to our hosting, and we've been able to install WordPress. You see, it's quite simple. It's something you can do without overthinking the process. But before we head into something else, let me be sure that we'll have the SSL out of the way. All right, so let me quickly check it again and then see where we are at. All right, I think it's just taking a while. I don't know, but it's surely going to change from pending to this is going to change, and you're going to see a green color here. Okay, so why that is going on? Let's head over to WordPress now. Now you've been able to buy your domain. You've been able to install your. You've been able to connect your domain to a hosting, and then you've been able to install WordPress. What comes next? All right, now the next thing we will need here, before I tell you that, let me just give you like a quick tour on the dashboard. So this is the dashboard, as you can see, and then this is the post. So this post section, this is where you'll be writing like your articles. You see people that have like articles on their website, or maybe they have like a blog. This is where all of that will be happening. And then this is like the category of articles that you have. Tags. Okay, now this is your media. So media is responsible for anything media that you upload, whether they are images, audios, videos. When you upload them to your WordPress website, you're going to see those things at this section. Now, this is our pages. So these pages are where you can create about us, contact us, your landing pages, your sales pages. You can create it on this particular section. Here you have comments. So comments basically are like, when people leave articles on your blog post, you can easily, when you click on comments here, you will see all of those things. You can respond to them, you can approve, you can delete, you can do whatever you want. And now we have appearance. So under appearance, this is where we have theme. So this theme is basically the structure of your website. So a theme helps you design your website and have it in a way that looks very much professional. And WordPress has they have like free themes. So when you click on add theme here, you are going to see a couple of free themes that they have. Okay, they have different types of free themes. Look at this 2025 Hello Elementor, Astra, Hello Bees. They have like amazing templates here. but I don't like using this template. I love using, professional templates that look really nice, yeah. Then you have plugins. So plugins are more like extensions that help you extend the functionality of the website. Okay, so this is what plugin does. Then users. So this is where you're going to see like every user on your website, whether you're running an e-commerce or you are you running a learning platform where people can enroll for courses, whatever. Or maybe you have people who are managing your website. You're going to see all of those things under this section where you call users. So you have your tools, you can go and explore this things. You have your settings. So under settings here, you can come under general. You can see the title and tagline we set up while we were installing WordPress. You can change all of those things here. So Tehila's, you can change it to Tehila store, all right? And then official website. Here you can put your site icon here. You can do a bunch of stuff and don't click on save. Okay, that is for general. Now the next thing is writing. So let me give you a quick tour of what writing does. So when you come over to writing here you can you can I mean, you necessarily don't need to do anything here, really. You don't get to do anything at all here, right? But if you want to like allow your users to switch to become editors, you can set that to yes. Just leave this place the way it is. All right, now we have reading. So this reading here, you can decide your pages. Okay, so a WordPress allows you to set a front page, and then you can also have a page for your blog section. So we'll do that right here, but we're gonna come back to this, and then I'll show you how you can get to do it. Now you have discussion. So when you come to discussion, you can you want to allow comment on your website, blah blah blah. You can do all of that here. Media, you already have an idea of what media is. Then permalinks are more like the link structure of your website. Okay, so you can see plain text, you can see day and time, you can see month and name, numeric, post name, custom structure. I prefer to use post name. Post name are actually professional. I prefer to use it and then click on save. Okay, and then you can privacy, light speed, and all of that. Right now you can go on to explore all of these things, but this is all you get. Now for your personal profile, you can head over to here, click on this, click on edit profile, and then you can see more content. You can add a first name, last name, biography, a bunch of stuff really. All right, so this is WordPress for you. Now it's just a blank canvas, but now we want to build a website. What do we do next? We need a professional theme. So this is where Temex plug comes in. So Temex plug is basically a platform where you get access to several templates. Currently on this website, there are over 800 premium website templates that you can use to build any kind of website at all you want. Okay, so let me click on WordPress theme. In fact, let me just click on themes at the top here. Let's go on to explore and see some of the things that are currently available on this website. So you can see this one. You can build a community membership website. You can build a creative agency with this template. You don't need to code. You just need to download it, make some adjustments, change your color, change your logo, change your text, and you're good to go. All right, now look at this one. You can create a medical website. You can click classify ads, AdSense. You can create a marketing and digital agency website. You can create a website for like travel, for tours, stuff like that. Yeah, you can create a website for IT, multi-purpose, AI, plumber, repair, a bunch of stuff you can do here. There are a lot of templates, but what we want to do is we want to pick a template that is for e-commerce, because what we are doing today is that we're building an online store. What do you need to do? Head over to the top here and then search for e-commerce. Okay, let's search for e-commerce and see what we find. All right, so when you search for e-commerce, we're going to show you a couple of templates. Okay, so we'll have Marketo here, we have C's, we have the 7, we have this, we have LC, we have Mandela, we have Cloyter. There are a couple of them here. So let me see the one I will likely pick and see how we can build that. Okay, this is giving multi-vendor. Now I don't like this. Let me see now. Okay, Minimog. All right, so I think this is a good one. Let me open this up and see what we have here. All right, so Minimog, high converting e-commerce WordPress theme, 60 demos, header styles, integration, blah blah blah. So let's see what this particular theme looks like. Okay, let's see what this theme looks like. Let's look at the templates and see if it's something that's interesting, something we can work with really. Let's check it out. Okay. All right. It's currently loading. Okay. So you can see this high converting e-commerce WordPress theme, mobile first design, premium plugins, hyperspeed, product bundles, quantity. These are like features this particular theme has. All right. So if you are selling bundles as a product, it comes with that feature. It comes with discount, comes with quantity selects, sell countdown timer. So those things. I think I saw something like that on Jumia. Matter of fact, let me head to Jumia right now. Let me see, because I saw something like that on Jumia. Okay. I think it was under flat sales that I saw it. Let me see. Let me see these flat sales. Yeah. Let me open this up and okay, look at it right here. You can see the timer here. Okay, the timer is right here. But I already clicked on one. Let me see. It's gonna look like okay. You can see the timer here. So you can do something like this with these templates. Okay, frequently bought together, product quick review, multi-currency switcher. A couple of stuff it comes with. But now, what I'm interested in is the template. Let me see the templates they have. Okay, so we have Mega Store, we have a Mega Mug, Super Gear. Let me open this up. I'm going to open some of these templates so we can explore them together and see what it has. Super Gear, I don't like this. Let me see. Baby Mats, Halloween, Dexons, these are like a couple of templates this particular theme has. Autopath, you see, this template has an autopaths kind of template. If you want to like build a website for someone who is into the car business or selling of auto cars, those auto repairs and stuff like that, you can pick any of this template and use it. Fashion, this is nice. Fashion V8, fashion V9. It's plenty. All right. So, but let me see, these two templates are already opened. Let me see what they look like and then we can go on to explore them. Okay, this is Mega Store. All right, so these are like different shop categories. They're like product categories, bestsellers and stuff like that. Okay, so popular by category: boots, accessories, men's coats. I hope you guys can hear me, right? I mean, this is something that is super intensive. So if you are still following, I need to type in the comment section that you are following. What are you learning? Are you learning anything? Is this something you've been waiting for? All right, now let's quickly select the template. Okay, so we have leather shoes. This is not bad really, but let me see what the other one looks like. Let me see this one. Mega mug. Okay. Okay. Furniture, beds and mattress, storage and organization, fresh from workshops, unique furniture. Okay. This looks really nice as well. I think I vibe with this one more. Let me open a particular product and see. Let me see what it looks like when you open a product. Okay. Morable love seats. This is the price. You can choose a color. Look at quantity, estimated delivery time, free shipping and returns. Okay, description, additional informations. Okay, this is really nice. Okay, let me see. When you click on add to cart, what happens next? What happens next? Oh, nice. It comes up this way. Okay, I think this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so let's head over to Team Xplug. All right. So we need to download this right now. Okay, so I'm just going to click on download. All right, I'm going to click on download and then it brings me to this screen. So what I'm going to do next is to log in. So I already have an account on TeamXplug. All right, so TeamXplug, like I said, is a platform that offers you these templates at really affordable prices. If you go on Team Forest right now, I think this template is selling for, let me see, it's selling for hold on, selling for $59, but with TeamXplug, get it for just $5. All right, is already paid for, so yours is to download and enjoy. All right, so I already have an account here, so I'm just going to log in. and then proceed to download this particular template. Okay. All right. Now, um, proceed. Please order. Okay. All right. So if you notice, this particular template has been discounted to zero. Okay, that is because I already have like a pro account. I also have like a lifetime access account to this particular website. So I'm going to also tell you how you can get access to it, so you can download any kind of template you want. All right. So let's proceed to get this particular template so you can ride on and build what we want to build. All right. Okay. So this is the template. Then we can go on to download this particular template. So let me click on download to download it. Okay. All right. So now the next thing you do is you click on download here. Okay. Click on download. Let me refresh this page again. Okay. Okay. Click on download. All right. So download anyway. So this file is about 50 MB. Now, do you know the good thing about this? After this particular whole design process, this template that we are using now will be given away for free. So if you've been looking to build your website, don't worry. If you're already on the email list, we're going to send you an email where you can get to download and use this particular template. Okay. You can download and use this template however you want to do it. All right. Okay. So this template has been downloaded. You know, the next thing you want to do is to go to the folder where we just downloaded it and then double click this. Now the mistake people make is when they download these themes, when they download this zip file, they go straight up and upload the zip file on their dashboard, and it doesn't work like that. So let's head over to WordPress. Okay. So this is our dashboard. Now what you do is you come to where you see appearance, click on themes, right? And then you click on add a new theme. Okay. And then you come here, you select, click on upload theme. Okay. And then you choose the file you want to install. So what we do is we come right here. Now people would go on to install this particular zip file, the first zip file you downloaded from the website. You don't do that. If you try to upload it, it wouldn't work. So what you need to do is to unzip the file first, which you already did here. So you double click this and then come here. You can see licensing, minimog child. You can see minimog. You can also see plugins. So what you do is you head over and select this particular one and install it. Okay. Click on install. Now why this is happening, um you know I want to tell you something really interesting about this particular template. Now if you go on minimog, you can see that this particular theme has, I think I saw over 20 templates that it has. So in fact, let's check it out together. Okay, so you see what I'm talking about. So right here you can see that there are a lot of templates here. So they have this one mega store, mega mug, which is the one we'll be using. They have super gear. Come here, they have baby masks. So if you have someone who sells like baby clothes, anything that has to do with children, they sell them. You can use this particular template if you are building a website for such a person. Okay, they have here Coachella. Okay, these are nice. Auto parts, I already spoke about this. You can use this as well. Here we have fashion. Okay, these are also nice. Let me see. Okay, look at this is for houseware. Let me open this one that is for houseware to see what it looks like. I think it looks interesting. So this is paint me. Okay, furniture, nice. I love this one also. Now, if you have someone who is a carpenter or someone who is into woodworks, they do bed frames, they do cushions, they do wardrobes, stuff like that. You can use this particular template to build a standard website for them. Okay, I think I should open this one as well so I can show you what the template looks like. All right. Okay, so we'll have this is for someone that sells watches. See, there are a lot of templates you can get access from just one thing. Okay, come here, someone that sells bags, hats, you know. Here are like a lot of templates that you can use. Okay, let's check out these particular ones that we open here. This is for houseware. Let's see what we have. Okay, look at this. This is interesting. Okay, refresh your home wear style. All right. I love this. This is nice. Create a unique style with us. These are like different products. Okay, this is their blog section. Okay, this is a very simple minimalistic one. Let me see the other one that we check, which is on furniture. Okay, this is wooden. All right, the chairs unique rail construction. See, these are like different chairs and products. If you have someone who is into woodwork, you can just pick this template and design something really amazing for them. All right, now let's head back to WordPress so we can check our theme to make sure that it's been installed. Okay. Okay. I think we have the template right now. It's been installed. Okay. If you check here, you can see mini mug. Okay. Now what you need to do is to go and activate this. So click on this and then you go on to activate it. All right. So when you activate this, the next thing that's going to happen is these particular premium teams. One thing I love about them is that they come with bundles plugins. So plugins are more like extensions that helps to extend the functionality of the theme. All right. So here you can see that this theme requires the following plugins: Insight Core, Redux, Framework, Elementor, blah blah blah. Now this Insight Core, I think we have it in part of the plugins we downloaded here. Okay, it's one of the plugins this package came with. So you open this up, then you come here and you see plugins, you open plugins. Yeah. All right, it's going to extract this. Okay, it's done extracting it. Then we need to look for Insight Core. Okay, so when you check here, we have Insight Core. Okay, Insight Core, this is the first one here. So what do? You head over to plugins, click on add plugin. Okay, upload plugin, you know and then you go to plugins, Insight Core, this first one, and click on open. The next thing you do is you hit on install now. Okay, so once you hit on install, this particular plugin is going to be installed on the website. All right, and then you can go on to install other ones that we have. All right, so I'm going to hit on activate. Okay, and then I come here, click on begin installing plugins. So here you can see we have Elementor, Redux framework, and these are like the plugins that the theme came as a package. So every theme that you are purchasing or every theme you're using has their own packages when it comes to plugin that they come with that extends the functionality. So for this one, here are a couple of plugins that it has. Okay, so click on plugin, select all of these, and then select all. Right, then go to bulk options, click on install, and then apply. So it's going to install all these plugins that we currently have here, and then we can proceed to activate them. Okay, you can see it's installing them. All right. It's almost done. Two more to go. Okay. Awesome. Now, one thing I love about WordPress is that WordPress has a huge database for plugins. And when it comes to selling or creating, online stores to sell stuff online, whether it's digital products or you're looking at selling physical products, they have a plugin called WooCommerce. So WooCommerce allows you to sell anything and everything online. And this particular theme came with that. If you look here, it installed WooCommerce right here. Now, the next thing we want to do, first we bought our domain, we bought our hosting, we created an email, we installed WordPress, and now we install the premium theme. So the next thing we want to do is to go in and pull that particular template that we saw that we liked. Now, what you need to do now is head over to Insight Core, right? And then when you click on Insight Core, you can see import. Now, one thing I always advise people when you get like a premium template is that every template has what they call a documentation. Okay, so when you come here, when you come to the file that we downloaded here, where you see this package, and then you go to minimog doc. So when you open this, you see some content in this particular folder that tells you this is the link for the online document. Now, what this documentation does is it guides you on how to customize this particular template. But why it's easy for me is because I have an experience and I've been doing this for years now. All right. So for you who do not have experience, you may want to read the documentation to understand the structure of the theme before you can go ahead to customize it. All right. Now let's come here and proceed. So you can see fashion store 2. These are like different templates from the thing we saw, and then this is the one I picked. I think it was this mega mug store. Okay, so what do I do now? I click on import this demo. Okay, once I do that, this particular website template, the way you saw it there. Okay, I think why it's asking us to log in now is because if you check here, our SSL has been fully installed. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in and then proceed. Okay, now we come back here. Okay, just like we did before we were logged out, and then we come select this particular template, mega mug store. So click on import this demo. Okay, the demo content, the way you saw it on that particular website before we went ahead to download it, is going to come just that same way on this website. And then all you need to do next is to customize it, change colors, change logos, change the product there, add your own product, and voila, your site is ready. Okay, so just give it a while. It's going to download this, and then we can go on to check it out. You see, import successful. Now customization is as easy as a pie. All right, now what do you need to do? We said, okay, the website is almost done. Please, there is only one last step. Please install regenerate thumbnails, regenerate all thumbnails for email sizes. Okay, I'm just going to click on this and then install it to see what happens next. Install now. Okay, activate. Okay, we haven't created a product list yet. Organizer, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is the plugin we installed. What's the name again? Regenerates, I think so. Okay, this is regenerate. So let me come here. Let me come here to see the site that we the demo that we added, to see what we have so far before I proceed. Okay, so you can see this is the template we saw there, and that same template has been installed on this website. You can see tehila.store. If you go to tehila.store now, this is exactly what you are going to see. All right, so let's head back to the dashboard. Okay, so we are back on the dashboard. We downloaded regenerate thumbnail plugin. So let's head over to tools. Then you see generate thumbnails. Now, what we are doing now is specific to this particular theme. It will be different for any other theme that you're working on. All right. So this process is just because of this is the theme that we chose. Okay. We generate thumbnails for this. We generate thumbnails for this. All right. So what's happening here is generating the thumbnails that we saw from the demo. It's going to do all of that here. All right. So yeah, so we can proceed. Okay. Just give it a while. It will be done. Now, why that is happening? Are you learning anything so far? What have you learned in this particular process? I mean, it's taking a while, but the moment you get a hang of it, in less than an hour, you are done doing all of these things. Why it's taking a while is because I'm walking you through the process. But if you're learning anything, I want to see your comments. Drop a comment below to tell me what you've been learning so far. Do you see how easy it is? Okay, look at this. Just look at this. When you see a website like this, what comes to your mind? All right, you can see baby and kids, bathroom, bed and mattresses. Everything we saw on that particular website has been carried up to this one. Okay, so while this is ongoing, let's check out the demo we imported and what we currently have. So this is the demo that we currently have on the site, and this is what this one looks like. Okay, so when you check it, you can figure out that there is a menu that needs to be here. There's a category menu that needs to be here, like this one that is not there. Okay, so we'll have to like activate that from the settings. So what you need to do is come here. Okay, you can see this section called customize at the top. So click on customize, and then it's going to open up a new tab. So on this customize, what we'll be doing here is we would be making a few adjustments pertaining to how we want the site to look. All right, so it's opening up right now, and yeah, okay, so you come here, you can see theme styling, site info, logo, top nav, all of that. So what you want to focus on is this section that said header. Okay, click on header, and then you come to here where you see category menu. Click on category menu. Okay, when this opens up here, you can see display a category menu on the site header. This feature only. Okay, so what you do here is you click on yes. Okay, stick on the home page. Yes. All right, and then you click on publish. Okay, now this has been published, so let's go check this out. If you refresh it to see if it's showing up here, you'll figure out that it's not showing up here yet. The reason is simple. If you check here, there is a note that says that particular menu, which is what you saw here, this particular category menu, which is what you saw here, it works on only header style 6, 8, 10, and 11. So what do? We head over to our header and change our header style. All right, so this is general. You click on general, it opens up. Okay, then let's choose header style 6. Let me see this header style 6 and click on publish. Okay, let me see what happens next. Refresh. Boom, you see this guy is now showing here. Okay, see, before it wasn't showing here, but after I change the header style, it's now showing here. You can see if you go back to the initial template we saw, is now looking like it. All right, come here, you can see. So all of these things are, you can easily change these things you're seeing here. Every single thing you see here can be changed. Okay, first thing we need to do is to go change our logo. So how do you do that? Now, before you change our logo, we need to put our site, our store online first. So you can see it's currently on store coming soon. So let's click on store coming soon first. Okay, once you do that, we'll just set it to live so that people can access this store. anywhere in the world. Right now, click on live. Now, why I'm doing this live is because you need to, like, open this site at your end to see what it looks like. But if you are still working on a website and you don't want people to get access to it, or you don't just want any insider to see it yet, you can just leave it and not publish it, or push it live. But if you are pushing it live, it has to be that you're ready to launch. Okay, so I'm just going to push this live, and then we can go ahead to proceed with other things that are needed. Okay, I already pushed it live now, so let me go back here and then visit the site again and see. Okay, you can see that the site is now live. See how difficult was that? Now the next thing we need to do is we need to change our logo. Okay, so to change your logo, you head over to the dashboard. You see here where you see team options, you click on logo. Okay, once you do that, this shows up here. So here you can change your logo. You can see this is the logo, and then this is the white version. Now one of the beautiful things you can do for this is, if you exactly want your logo to fit the way it is, one thing you can do is you can right click this image, open this new image, and once you do that, you can see the size of this particular logo. This particular logo is about 290 by 84. Okay, you will see the size. You can resize your logo to that, or you can upload and resize using these sessions we have here. So let me upload the logo. Okay, I'm just going to add the logo, the Tehila store logo. All right, so let me go back, go to Tehila, and then logo. Then you select color, this first one, you upload it. Okay, select. All right, so this logo has been uploaded. Let me save changes, and then just take a quick look to see what we have. All right, so let me refresh this page now. You see, hold on, let me see. Let me save this again. Something is wrong somewhere. I think this page is cached. Let me refresh this. Let me purge it and see. Okay, you see, the page was actually cached. That's why it didn't show. Now let's go resize this. So the width is currently 145. Maybe we can do 185. Let me save this and see. 185. All right, refresh. Okay, now I think I have to deactivate this plugin so I can proceed to do changes and see it in real time. Okay, let me go deactivate this plugin before we proceed. All right, so we'll come here, we'll go to plugins. Okay, I need to, now the plugin is good, but I think for now it's messing up with our development. So what we need to do here is look for light speed. Okay, light speed cache and deactivate it. The deactivation is temporary. Deactivate. Okay, awesome. Now that has been done. Now this logo, I feel like we can increase it a little bit more. Okay, we can definitely increase it a little bit more. So let me see, 185. Maybe we can do 200. Let's do 200 width and then save it. Okay, let me refresh this page. Okay, I think this looks better now. You can see our logo is sitting here already. All right, and then another thing you want to do, you want to like change some of these colors to fit the brand color of the owner of this product or of this website, really. So what you need to do, there's a lot of stuff you can do here, but I'm going to focus on the essentials. So first one, this is your theme style, and this is where you can change background. You come to colors, you can see primary color, secondary color. So the primary color of this website is this color. This is the one the template came with. But what we need to do is to pick the one that the brand has. So this is the brand color here. So I'm just going to pick this particular color. Okay, this is the color code. I'm just going to copy it, come back here. Okay, team options, and then come here, select this, and then paste this color code there. So for you, you want to add the color code of your client or the color code of your brand if you're working on your personal website. Okay, so now let me go refresh this page and see what we have here. You can see that all the places that we had this brown, this color has changed. Okay, you scroll down, you can see that this color has changed here as well. The color has changed. Okay, it's been changed. All right. Now you can go on to change, secondary color, link color, overlink color. You can go on to change all of this. If you want to change your typography, maybe you don't like the font that the website is currently using, you can come here and select the fonts you want. All right. Site info. Now, most of this customization will be done like after this session. But the main thing I want to show you now is how can you add a product to your website. Okay, so if you come here, most of these products that you currently see here, these are demo products. Okay, like this flexible laundry basket, this is a demo product, but we want to add an actual real product to this particular website. So what do we do? All right, so I have a couple of product images that the owner of this brand shared with me. Okay, these are like products that are going live on this website. There are plenty, but they'll be going live on this particular website. But now I want us to pick just one as an example. Okay, so let me see this particular one. Let me see what we can work with. I think this is nice. This is Bruno Giordano. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'm going to download this image now, and then we are going to use it to add our product. Okay, download. So I'm just going to copy this. I can remove this pricing 420k. Save it. So now what do? You come back here. This is your dashboard. So what you do here is you go to the section that says product. All right, so you can add a new product. When you click on add a new product, this particular tab opens up here. Okay, what do? You add your product title, add your product description. You come here, you add your products, you add hold on, sorry, you add your product name here. Okay, you add your description right here. All right, then you come here, you select the product image and add it. Then you can also add like more products images for the gallery. So if you come here, you check this, you see that if you check this, you see that we have different. So this is the product image, and then these are like the images that it has in the gallery. So you can post or add more than one images. Okay, so if you come here, like I said, first this is your product name. This is where you enter the product name. Here you enter your product description. Okay, and then you scroll down here, you enter your regular price, you enter your sales price. Is it a virtual product? Is it downloadable product? You enter all of those things here. Do you want to add like a countdown evergreen? You can add it here. Okay, you can do all of that. So let's quickly create one. Okay, so this one is called Bruno Giordano. All right, and it's sold for 420. Okay, so I'm going to just come here, add product image, and then I'm going to upload the image you downloaded. I'm going to upload it here. So I think the file size is much. Sorry, the file size is not a problem. I think I downloaded the wrong stuff. Let me see. So this is the product here. Click on download. Yeah, I think this is the right one. So what exactly is the problem? Save. Why is it not downloading? Okay, it's opening up. But if I try to upload it, it doesn't work. Okay, I have to check later to figure out what the issue is. Okay. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like take a screenshot. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay. And then I'm just going to save it. Alright. Now head back to our product here. Click on select file, go to desktop, select this and upload it. Okay. Later on, I'm going to check in with this image to figure out why it ain't working. All right. Okay, it's almost done. Now I want to mention something quickly. Okay, so if you check, you can see that the title of this is screenshot, right? So usually when I'm uploading a product, I usually rename it to the title of that product. Okay, it is always good for your SEO because people could go online on Google and search for the title of that product and they will see your image and then they will click and land on your website. So it's very essential that you do that. Okay, now what you want to do here is you can come right here, you add the title of the product. Okay, and then you click on set product image. All right, now you come here, we already added our title. Okay, now we can use ChatGPT to come up with a product description. Okay, you come here, you can tell ChatGPT, write me a product description for use simple words and make it very captivating. Okay, then you hit on send. So it's going to come up with something for us, and we are going to, do just that. Okay, so this is just an example for this class. I would want to make sure that I write and make this better before pushing it live. Okay, so you have your product description, you just add this. Okay, then I'm just going to pick this because I'll need it, and then I'll come here where it says product short description. I'm going to add it here. Okay, and then the next thing is pricing. So the price of this particular product is 450. Okay, regular price I can do like 500 here, and then sales price would be 450. So it's going to look like it's discounted, right? Now let me hit on publish. Okay, I'm going to publish this right now. All right, let's see what it looks like. So let me view this. It's been published, so you can see what it looks like at the front end when the customer is viewing it. Okay, you can see this is the image that we uploaded. If you have more images, they will be added and then they'll be populated here. All right, so you can see these 27 people are viewing this. This is just fake viewing, but in real time it will be simulated in a sense that what people are viewing and what they will see. Okay, you can see this, and then currently you can see that this price is in dollars, but this product is actually in naira. So what do? You head back to your store, come here where you see WooCommerce, click on settings. Okay, once you do that, the next thing you want to do is come here where you see country, change it from United States to Nigeria. All right, change it to Nigeria. So we can do Lagos. Okay, then here can change currency to naira. All right, and then number of decimals. So this number of decimals are those two extra zeros you usually see. Sorry, usually see at the back here. I don't like them, so I'm just going to set it to 0. All right, come here, just set it to 0, and then click on save. So now when we go on and refresh this page, you're going to see something different. Okay, you see it has changed to 450,000 naira, and then this is it. Okay, so someone can just come here, visit this particular product, Bruno Giandano, see the price, see the quantity they can, make it to, and then click on add to cart. Okay, expected delivery. These are more details I'll be added at the back end. So this is the description we come up with earlier. Step into start with Bruno Giandano. Now, the next thing you want to do is, how are you going to collect money? How are you going to be paid for these products and services? Okay, now let me go back to the home page to see where this particular product we uploaded fit in. You can see it sitting pretty right here. Okay, you can see it, Bruno. You're done. So as you add more products, you can, even edit these ones without like adding new product. You can edit them and just update the images, update the titles, and the prices and stuff like that. But one key thing I want to show you is how you can integrate payment on this. So now WordPress has WooCommerce, and then WooCommerce has a plugin. And what we'll be using today is we'll be integrating Paystack. So Paystack is basically a payment gateway that allows you to collect payments on your website. So what you need to do is head over to plugin, click on add new. All right, and then we're going to search for Paystack WooCommerce. Okay, Paystack WooCommerce. All right, so we'll see a plugin that would enable us to add integrate Paystack. So Paystack WooCommerce payment gateway. Click on install. Right. The next thing you do is you activate it. Okay, you activate this. Right. Or I didn't click on it. Okay, activate. You activate this. And then the next thing you do, you come over to WooCommerce, okay, and then you can click from here. Actually, from this plugins page, you can click Paystack WooCommerce payment gateway. So you can click on settings here, or you can head over to WooCommerce and click on settings and proceed. So let me just click from here, Paystack WooCommerce payment gateway. All right. So once you do that, it lands you on this page. So you can see enable Paystack. So you click on enable Paystack, debit card or credit card, make payment using debit card, enable test mode, stuff like that. So what you now do is you go on paystack.com. So paystack.com is basically a payment gateway, like I said earlier, where you can integrate payments to your website. They have two types of accounts. So you can register. If you don't have a registered business, you can register with their standard with their standard account type. For non-registered businesses, you still receive your payments. If you have a registered business, you can also use your registered CAC details and all of that to do this as well. Now the beauty of using a registered business is that it extends how much you can transact when it comes to volume, but the free one still works. All right, so this is our test secret key. I'm just going to copy this now. Okay, just going to copy this. All right, and then come back to our settings here. Sorry, not here. Here. Okay, test secret key, put it here, and then test public key. Come here, I'll copy this, and then why do I keep going here? And then you put it here. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is autocomplete order. If you want to enable split payment, you can do that, but I don't advise it. So additional payment gateway one is fine. You don't have to do more. Enable saved card, yes. Enable custom data. Okay, so what happens is, what this is saying is, what are the data you want to send to Paystack when the customer is placing an order? Sender, order ID, customer name, customer email, customer phone, billing address, shipping address, product purchase. So These would help you when it comes to reconciliation. So you want to make sure that you are capturing the data of your customer as they are, you know, as they are proceeding. So now what you do here next is you just click on save changes. Okay. Now if you check currently, I'm using test mode. That is because we are still working on this website. So when we are done, I'll actually untick this, I'll actually untick this test mode and use live secret key. So your live secret key is also simple. When you come to your Paystack account, you head over to settings and then you come to API keys and webhook. So you can see my live secret key. I could copy it and then I could also copy my live public key. I could copy it and then I'll come right here and paste it here and here, and then I'll start receiving payments in real time. But for now, we're just going to work with test mode, and then click on save changes. Okay. So I'm going to try something now. I'm going to try um you know I'm just going to try to pay for that particular product that we just set up. All right, so I'm just going to do that and see what we have here. Tehila.store. Okay, this is the products, this first one. So I'm just going to click on it. Okay, you can see what we have here, and then I click on add to cart or buy now, anyone works, and then click on checkout. So it brings me to this page. Here I can enter, let me enter my billing details. This should be optional, but let me do groove lane, and then house number. I could just use this. Okay, this is my number, this is my email. All right, so my name, my company, country, address, email. Now these fields you see here, they could be adjusted if you don't want it, but since you are doing an e-commerce website, it requires it because you need to actually deliver these details to these people. So what do you do next? You click on place order. All right, so once you place the order, what happens? It brings your customer to a pop-up where they can go on to make their payment. We are currently testing this, so it's showing success, bank notification declined. If not, normally what would have showed here is that people would be able to enter their card details. They could do transfers. You see, these are like test bank account. You can do transfer to this. You can select bank, but let's just click on card and then click on success, then click on pay. So once they make their payment, you see, it now sends the money to your Paystack account, and it brings them to their dashboard, and this is their details. Okay, so for you who is an admin, you are going to get these purchase details under where you see what is it called again? I think under payments. So you click on payments here. Okay, once you click on payments, you would see orders. Sorry, I made a mistake actually. So when you click on WooCommerce, this is what you should click on, WooCommerce. Then it brings you to this page where you see orders. So click on orders, and here you can see princeemeaba 1 minute ago completed. Okay, so what you now do is you can now proceed to deliver their product to them with the address that they provided. So if you click on this eye view, it's going to show you like my details. You can see, and that's it. All right, now if you have any questions so far, you can ask it in the WhatsApp group, and then I'll respond to it. I can just drop it in the comment section on YouTube, and then I'm going to respond to it. How has this class been for you so far? Awesome. We've done a lot of stuff so far. Okay, and we've been able to buy a domain name, buy our hosting, link it up, install WordPress, created a custom email, and then installed a premium theme, customized it, you added a logo, and then also like added a product, linked your payment gateway. So these are like the basics. These are the most important things you need to do. You need to understand how to add your product, which I've showed you. You need to understand how to link your payment, which I've also showed you, so you can collect your money. Now the next thing you want to talk about is the money aspect of this. Now, a bunch of what you currently see on this particular website, I can't do on this live class because it's going to take a lot of our time. But everything that I've shown you here, these are things that will need to, be done so that this website will be complete, and then you can go live. Right now, you can do this the hard way of the software. So the hard way requires you, coding this website from scratch. You have to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java, and all of that for you to, build something as good as this. The easy way is for you to leverage on, professional templates that's going to guide you to design literally anything you want. There are unlimited possibilities that you can achieve with this particular template. Okay, so when you go on Team Xplug, okay, you can see build better WordPress sites with premium tunes and plugins. Right now on this website, there are over 800. You can see I have like a lifetime account on this particular, profile, and then everything you see on this website is free. Look at these things are free, 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 free. Everything you see here, when you go over to, the themes, you see that every single thing is free. Okay, it's free, 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 free. Now, if I gave you access to every template on this particular website, about 800 of them, how would this feel to you? So you can build websites from e-commerce to portfolio sites to, educational sites. You can build websites for churches, for schools. There are a lot of websites you can build leveraging on templates on this particular platform. Right now, each template on this website, it currently costs around $5, which is around 8,000 naira or so. What I'm doing here is crazy. Okay, so all of the templates you see currently on this website, we currently have over 800 of them. Okay, we have templates from several niches. If you come here and then you search for, let's say you search for church, for instance, that was a mistake. You search for church. Sorry, Prince, where are you rushing to? You search for church. It shows you a template, so you can use this template to, build website for a church. Okay, you come here, you search for school. Okay, let's say you search for school here, right? You search for school, you're gonna see another template as well. You're gonna see different templates. You can see Kingstar Education School WordPress theme, Ivy Prep Education and School WordPress theme. These are templates that you can use to build a school website. So you come here, you search for car, for instance. Well, let's search for real estate actually. Okay, you come here, you search for real estate. Okay, search for real estate. Right, so you're going to see templates for real estate that you can utilize. Okay, you can see real estate WordPress theme, real estate. This one is a plugin. My home real estate WordPress theme. You see, these are like, if you have a website or you want to create a website where people can list properties, you can pick any template here and do just that. Okay, you can see these houses, real estate. If you are trying to build an online school, okay, so you are trying to build like an online school where you have your courses, you host your courses, and you do all of that. Okay, let me do, instead of online school, let me search for LMS instead. Okay, LMS is learning management system. That's the professional term. All right, when you search that, you can see this is an online school website template, learning management system. This is another template as well. This is another template. This is another template. This is another template. In fact, this particular template you see here, which is called Edumo, is what I'm using on my personal website. So let me show you my personal website. Okay, this is my personal website, princeemeaba.com. Hold on, it's currently under maintenance. Just give it a while, it's going to come up. Okay, but this is the template I'm currently using here. I'm going to refresh that in a moment, and then we'll see if it comes up. Okay, boom, this is what you see here. This is princeemeaba.com. Currently loading. Like I said, this particular template you see here, which is called hold on, which is called Edumo. This particular template you see here, that is what I used in building this my website. And I know how many persons that are still, wow, this website is really nice, this and all of that. So this is my personal website. Okay, my personal website, build, sell, scale. Then you see reviews from people. I have like articles, and then I have like my courses here that you can enroll on, and then I have my books that you can buy. This is a very simple website. Okay, now all these things you are seeing here, these are templates I got from here. Okay, like I said, that particular template that particular my website was built with this Edumo you see here. Is like an e-learning management platform, so you can do all of those things here. So whatever you want to build, if you want to build an e-commerce website as well, finance, fintech, you can just come right here. Okay, you come here, you can type finance. All right, you can type finance, and then once you type that, you're going to see templates that would guide you to create what you want. You can see this one, film flow, consulting. You're into consulting, you want a template, you want to build a website, you can come here, you see templates. There are over 800 of them they can get access to. And what I'm doing is super crazy. Like I said, every template you see here currently, if you accumulate all of them, it costs over 10 million naira. This thing you are saying here is like 2 years of hard work. Okay, we've compiled this template and we're giving it as we're giving access to this template at a stupid simple price. You're not going to pay 500k. Nope. You're not paying 1 million naira. You're not paying 200k. You're not even paying 100k. Right now, I'm giving you access to every template you see here and more updates that we are adding for just 50,000 naira only. Okay, 50,000 naira. I know it's crazy. There are people that are currently using this particular, they have access to our library of templates. Okay, they are building amazing website. People are charging $500. People are charging $300 and more just to design a website. And what do? They come on Team Explore, they pick a template, they customize it, the client is happy, they pay them, they're happy, everyone goes on. Okay, so this is something you can do, right? You can see through the process of buying domain and installing WordPress and installing a theme. I didn't touch any single line of code. Right now, what is left for that particular website is to add more products and then do a few customization here and there, and you're good to go. You can do the same thing for yourself. You don't have to code or do anything like that. All right, now this is it. What do you need to do? Head over to you can click the link below. Check the description. Click the link there. Or you can click the button below, or you can just visit this particular page where you have teamxblog.com/otu/lifetime. So when you land on this page, you will see this particular page that explains more on how you can make money with this. Okay, you can make money building website for clients. You can charge 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, or even more. Example, this website that I use in showcasing today was built for at 400k, and it was even a discounted price. All right, 400k. What did I do? Go on Team Explore, pick a template. They still paid for their hosting and domain name. So your client will still pay those things. What do? You come on Team Explore, pick a template, customize it, and then you make money. It's that simple, all right? Now you can build a website for clients. You can also resell the themes and plugins that we have on Team Explore. Yeah, you're buying lifetime access to this gives you that right to resell the themes and plugins that we have there. You can bundle them for 5k, 10k, 20k. It depends on you how you want to structure. You can do all of that. You can also like start a template store like we currently have right now with Temexblog. You can have something like Temexblog for yourself, and I wouldn't query you at all for that. You can also offer like WordPress services. You can customize websites for people. You can add features for them, and it's quite simple. You don't need to code or do anything like that, right? So you are looking at building landing pages. Maybe you want to build sales funnel to promote your business or all of that. You can do that using the themes and plugins that we have here. Okay, it's quite simple. Now this is something that you can do, and this is something anybody can do, right? This is amazing. If you run an agency, you can even start an agency business where you build websites for people. What do? Come on Team Explore, pick a template, or you can even hire people that's going to do the customization for you. You make sure you close at a better fee, and then you communicate with your designers and then give them a template. They go ahead and build something amazing for your customers. So what do? Like I said, come over here, teamexblog.com/otu/lifetime, and then come here, you click on grab lifetime access, forever access. As you add more products, you'll be updated. As you add more things and templates, you'll be updated. You don't have to pay for any extra fee. Come here, you can see unlock lifetime access here, or you can pay via bank transfer. All right, now when you pay 50k to this particular account, right, you click here to send a message on WhatsApp, then we'll enroll you. But if you want instant access without us having to engage you, you can just click on unlock lifetime access, and it will take you to a simple checkout page where you can pay with your card, and you get access. Adding to the templates you already have, also giving you like some more bonuses that would help you do better with this. So we have from domain to lifestyle in 20 minutes. So you're going to walk through. I mean, you've gone through this training, and then you may want to like rewatch this again and get a hang of everything. So you're going to learn how you can buy your domain name step by step, install WordPress, install a premium theme. You get access to 20 web design invoicing templates. So when you reach out to clients, and then you guys agree to deal. You want to make sure you send them an invoice, and then this invoice will help you to be your client and keep track of your growth. Now the next thing is Facebook ads cost selling. So you have a business and you're trying to get more customers, grow your audience, get more sales and all of that. This Facebook ads cost can actually help you, and then this is coming as a bonus to you as well. All right, so you have your client contract and proposal templates. Okay, so you're trying to reach out to clients to get them to close and work with you. We have different contract and proposal templates that you can leverage on that are going to make money for you. So you have proposal and service agreement, web design, coaching, retainer and recurring work agreement, freelance service agreement, freelancer non-disclosure agreement. Then we also have like a revenue recurring calculator. So this is going to help you understand how you're going to make money recurring, right? From maintenance, from hosting, from support, and a bunch of other stuff that you do when it comes to add-on services. So this will help you have a predictable income. All right. Now you also have a done for you website maintenance checklist. So you want to make sure that your website is looked after for, right? You want to make sure that it's in good shape. So this done for you maintenance checklist is going to help you, see some tasks you can appoint, some tasks you can perform rather monthly, weekly. It depends on you. And also, if you don't have the time to do all of this, this would also help you guide your virtual assistant to help you do all of these things and more. All right. Now, I also have like client onboarding email script. So you're trying to onboard a client. We have email script that's going to guide you to do all of that. And then you have your website launch checklist. So these are more like, things you need to look into when launching your website: SEO, security, optimization, integrations, and a whole lot more that you need to have in check before you go and do it. Now if you check here, all of these bonuses here, they worth way more than 500k, but then you are getting access to this for free when you get your lifetime access for teamexplore. teamexplore.com/oto/lifetime. If you're watching this on YouTube, just check the description and then you see the link to get access to this, or you can just click the button below this video to get access to lifetime, and then you can go on to build what you have. This is the part that you have been waiting for. How do you make money with this? I already explained it a couple of times, but then I'm still gonna share more ways and how this benefits you. Now here are some ways you can make money with this. Okay, like I said, you can build websites for clients, which is freelancing. Okay, this particular project that I'm handling right now is freelancing, is freelance. Okay, the client wants a website, I can design a website, they pay for my service. So you can do the same thing as well. So we have you can also sell website maintenance plans. So what I do for all my clients is that we usually give them a 2 to 3 months free service, and then if they want to extend, they want you to manage their website, update if a couple of stuff, you can charge 50k, you can charge 100k, 150k, or even more. It depends on the scope of the website or the service they need you to help them with. All right, now the next thing is you can offer domain and hosting setup as a service. Okay, there are people that don't know how to, as stupid and simple as it is to buy a domain, there are people that don't know how to buy a domain name. There are people that don't know how to buy a hosting. There are chances that you are watching this video today and you've never bought a domain in your life. You've also never hosted an account, or you don't even know what a cPanel is. Now you have the knowledge. People can pay you for you to do the same thing for themselves. Now another thing you can do is you can build and sell pre-made website templates. Okay, now you can build a website for a client, and then that customization of that website you can sell it to another client. All do you need to do? You compact everything, you export it to the client. They can change colors, they can change content, and their website is also good. So you can package the templates that you build yourself and sell them, or you can sell the templates we have on teamexplore. It's going to make you money as well. Now, what else can you do? You can teach web design. Okay, now this whole process that we've gone through, when you master it, you can also teach it to other people at a particular fee. You can decide to charge 5k, 10k, 20k. It depends on you, or you can even teach them for free and get them to pay to get access to your template library, just like I'm doing right now. Okay, so you can do the same thing for yourself. Once you master it, you can teach people, and then you can also charge for that. Now another thing you can do is you can partner with agencies or freelancers. So I have people who partner with us at Groovelen. So what they do is they bring a gig, and then we design the client's project, and then we pay them a commission, right? That is one part of it. Then the second part of it is You can reach out to marketing agencies and then tell them that, hey, I design website, I design landing pages and stuff like that. So when their clients comes up with an offer, maybe they want to design a project, or design a landing page, or trying to market something, you can as well be brought in, and then you do what? You get paid for that service. So reach out to people who are into marketing, who are into sales, and your web design service can be of help and you can make money as well. Now, the next thing you do is you can offer affiliate services. Okay, now this is how it works. Now, if you remember, when we started this particular training, I used my Nametip affiliate link to buy this particular domain and host. As a matter of fact, let me check if the commission has reflected, and then I'm going to show you right now. Just give me a second. Okay, so I just checked my dashboard. It hasn't reflected yet, but it's going to reflect. Okay, so you see, you can use your affiliate link to do what? To buy stuff like hosting, for your clients, or you can tell them to use your affiliate link to buy them, and then you get paid commission. So we have Namecheap, we have Bluehost, we have there are a bunch of hosting platforms out there that you can leverage. You doesn't have to be hosting. You can do e-commerce. No, sorry, not e-commerce. You can do email marketing. So we have GetResponse. So GetResponse has a current affiliate program. So they have two types of affiliate programs on GetResponse. Number one is the bounty program, and then the second one is a recurring program. So the bounty program is a program where you get paid $100 for every, you know, customer you send to GetResponse that renew their subscription for at least 3 months. So you get paid $100, right? That is currently in Nigerian era is around, I think, 150K or so, just for referring one customer who stays with them for at least 3 months. You get paid $100. That is one. Then the second one is then the second one is a recurring program where you get paid every month. So far as that customer keeps renewing their get response subscription, you get a commission out of that. Now it's just get response. There are a bunch of them that you can do out there that all you need to do is just sign up, and then when your clients need these services, you just recommend and tell them that this is your affiliate link, and they also get like a discount from it. So it's that simple. It's something you can do and you can make money as well. Now there are other extra services that you can add. Okay, so you can add stuff like SEO, you can do search engine optimization for the clients, you can do content writing, you can do logo, you can do branding. These are stuff that you can charge extra fee for SEO, anywhere from 100, 150, 200K is fine. It can also be more depending on the goal of the client or what they're trying to achieve. For content writing, it varies. It could be blog post articles, it could be web content writing. Maybe they are creating their website and then they need you to write the web copy for their project. You can charge that. Okay, you can charge for that. Then they don't have logo, they don't have brand. This is one of the questions I usually ask my client when they reach out to build a website for them. I ask them, do you have a logo? Did you have your branding? Are we choosing your brand color and things like that? And then when they say no, I tell them that it's part of what we do, and then I get someone to get it started, and then I make money. It's that simple. It's something that you can do as well. Build a website for clients, sell website maintenance plans, offer hosting and domain setup as a service, build and sell pre-made website templates. You can teach web design to people, all right? Whether it's online or offline, you can host physical classes and also host online classes. I mean, they are the best, right? Offline is also good. It depends on what you can carry or the stage you are in life, right? Now, you can also partner with agencies. Partnership is the new competition. Partner with people. You can't excel just by yourself. Partner with people. I mean, you can reach out to 50 persons and maybe get only 1 yes. That's totally fine. You didn't lose anything in reaching out. They only said no or did not respond to you. Those who responded, go on and work with them. All right. Now, if this has been impactful for you, I want you to let me know in the comment section. Has this been impactful? Have you learned anything new? Let me know so that we can call it a day. Don't forget, grab your lifetime access to Team Xplug, and you can go on to experience and enjoy all the templates you see that we currently have. Right? You can do that. Okay. I'm going to pull up the link again, and then you can go on to do just that. All right. So this is it. Get lifetime access to mexplug.com/OTO lifetime. You can do just that, or you can click the link below, or click the link if you're watching on YouTube. Click the link